You.
Welcome to Writers
All right,
Block.
let's start the show, fellas. Let's start the show. Hey, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to the Writers Block podcast. I am your host, Bobby Brown Jr. All right, we are coming to you live from the best comedy club inside a hotel in the entire mother-freaking world, man. All right, and I got some special guests in the building. I got my brothers with me. Logan, go ahead, get a round of applause. All right, because to my left, all right, I got the light-skinned bandit. You know what I mean? The illest producer on the ones and twos with me. You know what I mean?
And the curls are popping.
The curls popping. My main man, the curls popping, the girls popping. Come on now, Dre. All right.
Come on.
All right. I got my boy Logan, man. Y'all already know.
That's a real introduction.
Y'all already know my boy Logan,
live
man.
Up to that one. Huh?
You're my guy, man. You're my guy.
I appreciate it.
And then to my right, my right.
Yes, sir.
Listen, people out here. All right, this is a very, very special man right here because he came through the Comedy Zone where we are, and he turned this place up. All right, one of a kind character, the best DJ in all the motherfucking land. Nobody gets a comedy show started and popping like my brother Deandre Stringer. Everybody.
Oh, that boy good. Oh, that boy good.
Hey, I do this.
Oh, that boy good.
I do this. I do this. Listen, man. This is a new year. This is a new space. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. This is our first time talking to you in 2023. Let me get my mic right, so I gotta lean back, get a crook in my neck and shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I got.
You can move over here, bro. I want you to be comfortable.
I gotta be like a little.
Listen, man. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. But you already know, man. We got to get some vibes going for y'all real quick before we can start. Come on. I just want to get one bar off of this song, man, because it's important. All right. Welcome back to the best podcast in the world, baby. Notorious B.O.B. We back. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it. They still coming around. Come on in. Lines around the corner, everybody. Welcome. We still got tickets selling. We're still coming in. Hey, there we go. Shout out to everybody in their cars, listening in their job, wherever you at your motherfucking desk. If you're on the toilet shitting right now, we appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Make sure you wipe.
I just want to get one bar off real quick. Hold up. Hey.
Y'all know what the fuck it is.
You already know what the fuck going on.
The butcher coming, nigga.
Hey.
Yo, last year was about branding. This one about expanding.
That's all I want to do. Last year was about branding. This one was about expanding out this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
That's the greatest surprise.
2023. What'd you say?
That's the greatest surprise.
That it was the greatest.
What's the greatest surprise?
Because I never know what you're listening to till post.
Oh, really?
After I hear
because
it.
you don't wear headphones. Literally, the greatest podcast in the world.
I'm like, I don't know what he's
Listen, I'm
listening to,
cooking.
bro.
I'm trying to set the vibe. That's why I hate when they choose not to wear headphones, and then I try to set the vibe. Hold on, I try to set the vibe like I do. I be talking over the music. No, they be talking. So I listen back, and I'm like, I'm saying some good shit right here. I'm getting the crowd hype.
Bro has 3 guests, 2 pairs of headphones.
Oh my God.
First of all, this is
Hold
like,
up, I'm alarmed because I feel like we're not recording. Go ahead. You keep talking.
like, first of all, I just feel like it's about to be a communion of headphones. Like we all just gonna pass around the headphones.
We should.
It's working.
Yes. Hey, we in 4K.
This man, I don't know if you can tell. We in 4K.
We in 4K if you on the YouTube channel, man. All right, we stepped some
4K.
things up for 2023. Y'all gonna see a whole lot more sexy me, a whole lot more beautiful Logan. You know what I mean?
Beautiful,
and a whole lot more. What? I mean, niggas can't be beautiful.
Hey man,
I like to think of myself as beautiful. I don't know if
Hey,
that's
okay.
sir, you are every light skinned man's goal.
We deserve to be beautiful.
See,
But listen, man, coming to you live in 4K from the best comedy club in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm very excited to be here because this marks the first episode of 2023. The podcast season is officially open. All right. Hey, listen. The race is on. All right, the race is on. Shout out to everybody in Jacksonville. All right, there's no smoke, no hate or nothing. I've seen a lot of content creators lately jump in the podcast space, jump in the pod game, the content game. Shout out to y'all, man. Open season. I hope everybody eats.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I hope everybody feasts. You know what I mean? This is what we do here. You know, it's about seeing what everybody else got going on and how you can step up and level up. It's time for me to jump back in the game. You know, take it to a whole new level. So, we got some special things coming, gentlemen. How have y'all been doing? What's going on in life? It's been a minute. I saw you last year, Logan. The last one? I don't know. It's January 4th or 3rd or some shit. How was your New Year's? How was your? I didn't see you anytime after that.
Oh, New Year's was lit, man. I went to like a little party. And there was like a dress code, and everybody was dressed.
Was it dress code?
Yeah,
it was like turkey leg cut dress code.
It was like a dress code. Like everybody, you had to wear like it was like formal attire, but like all my friends said fuck the dress code. Like they didn't know there was a dress code, so everyone came in like the most like hippie fit imaginable, because that's how the niggas was.
This band full of hipsters.
Shit was so crazy. Not hipsters.
We don't want to fit in. We're not gonna be the dress code.
I walked in with a suit jacket and pants on, dress shoe, like these new loafers I got, all this shit. And then I was like, I walked in, my friends were wearing like jeans and flannels and sweat, like literally pajama pants and Vans, and they're like, yeah, we're sliding to this party. I was like, yeah, y'all know there's a dress code,
that's
right?
Fire. That's fire.
I like
Not
it.
really. I'll step out.
No,
hey man, I'm glad that you had a good time at your party, bruh. Dre, how was your New Year's, man? How was y'all? Were you here? They had something of the comedies on here.
No,
no, you weren't
here at all.
All right,
I did not show up for work.
I wasn't here either. I saw the pictures. I saw the pictures.
Was not here for work.
They threw a party here?
It was like a dance, disco kind of event. You know what I mean? It looked nice on the internet.
They got like a disco ball that comes down and it's like sprays out cocaine and everybody does it. So but
I should have evaluated what I was doing.
Hey man,
but my New Year's was good, though. All right, man. It was awesome. I did an edible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was this your first time?
No.
Okay. Tell me. Where did you do your edible at? Well, actually, first, what was the edible? Was it a gummy, a cookie, or
a gummy? Man.
A gummy. Okay.
It was
all right.
a gummy, man. Like,
and where were you doing this?
I was at home safely. So if you do edibles, be at home.
Yeah.
That's just why.
There's one of my homegirls. I went out to lunch with her. Shout out to her. She's so fun. Either way, she was talking. She tried to put me on shrooms. You know what I mean? And but I was always worried about where I would try it out or take it. You know what I mean? But being at home,
what I mean,
is
safe. It's very much safe.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all had a good New Year's. I had a cool New Year's. I was working on New Year's Eve, but it was like people were coming to the restaurant. It's on the river, so they sit down and they think that they can see the fireworks from this side, so they try to stay all night. You know what I mean? But you can't even see it from our side of the restaurant. You got to go the other way. But I mean, after that, I was moving out of my apartment from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. So everybody else was turning up and all that. I went home. It was like
big moves, bro.
4 o'clock in the morning. I'm dropping off furniture at Goodwill out of the U-Haul. You know what I mean?
Shout out to U-Haul.
Right.
Shout out to U-Haul.
They came in clutch.
Why are you shouting out U-Haul?
Because they came in clutch.
And they are future sponsors of this podcast.
What do you mean they came in clutch,
bro? How are you going to get all that shit out your apartment? It wasn't going to be my car. It wasn't going to be your car.
Shout out to Logan for pulling up to help me. He dropped me off at the U-Haul place so I could pick it up. Hey, man, real quick, I ran a U-Haul with them niggas didn't ask me no type of credentials, bro. No insurance, bro.
Bro, I don't care, man.
Bro, I walked in that bit, and this is how I knew it was going to turn. It was crazy, man. I walked in that bit, and I'm expecting, I got to sit down, read a whole contract or whatever. Yeah. Nigga, everybody in that employee line looked like they was me or younger, bro. The oldest dude, all right, there's a dude behind the counter who recognized me when we walked in.
He did.
Right? Audience, I'm not making this up.
Bobby walks in, and then literally the first thing at the register says is, I know you.
Hey,
I was like, hey, yes, sir. I thought he was like, oh, we got a fan of the pod. And he was like, recognize we went to school together. And I was like, nah. Middle school, he was like, I know you because of your girlfriend. And
bro, first of all, nigga was like,
because of a current relationship.
He literally said, not current.
Not current.
He literally was like, I know you. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, where you know me from or whatever, something like that. And then he was like, middle school. And I was like, oh, shit. So he knew my name. Okay. And it took me a minute to realize what his name was.
He got a name tag on.
But then, but I couldn't read it. You taller than me. You could see over the shelves. Like, why you got to flex? Like, shut up. You saw the way it was built.
Name tag on. I knew what his name was before he knew what your name was.
Either way, I'm thinking in my head, right? And I'm like, oh, shit. I went to middle school with this dude, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes, you know why I remember you? And I was like, oh, he gonna say some fly shit, nigga. Like, he's like, oh man, you was killing him in middle. You was the guy. I remember you on the soccer team. I was thinking he gonna do something. Right. Nigga said, your girlfriend, you had to fire girl. I was like, hey, niggas remember me for my girl, bro? Don't do that.
Hey,
my middle school girl.
I remember you was smashing old girl in the back.
Don't remember me for my middle school girl, yo. That is crazy. I lost my virginity in middle school, so I get like he literally was like, "Yeah, y'all was wild," and I was like, "Bro, we had a U-Haul.
We had a U-Haul. There's people in front of us and behind us.
We're literally in the U-Haul line, and bro is telling all my business just over the counter to the coat.
Man, I remember y'all was in the library, man. You smashed in the library. That was good, man.
It was crazy, man. But I had a fun New Year's, man. It was nice to have a new beginning. I saw the apartment that we were just doing this podcast in. It was empty. Wow. Like empty completely. We were doing like so many episodes in that show to it just being, empty again and just me, clock strikes 12. Obviously, I had to light up one last time and feel the vibes. Went to the river, had my last little river night smoke because I was right behind the river where I was just living. Okay. Nice little sexy little attraction, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it was a great New Year's, man. I had a great time. I had a fun time. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy 2023 is starting off great. I did a show last night. I was in Melbourne, Florida, man. Yes, sir. And I say last night because we're recording this on Wednesday. So Tuesday, and I was originally scheduled to work that day, so it was interesting. But I was supposed to go to work that day, and then my homeboy Cam, shout out to Cam Patterson, man. Cam's been on the show several times before. My dog, he's a comedian, man. After we've been talking on and on, man, just like about us wanting, linking up, and we want to do some runs together, Logan. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if I'm on a show or something that's cool, I reach, you got time? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Can you make it? He did the same thing for me, so he put me on this show in Melbourne. I drove down to Moon Room. It was a cool little experience. It was I don't know, some of if you follow I guess Florida comedian circuit at all online, the clips look like they just have Moon Room and LED lights that twinkle and all this stuff back and forth. But it was a cool time, man. It was a cool show. I got to meet some other comedians who I never met before, dope guys. Me and Cam had a good time. Fucking really, really weird. All right. So this is what I call it, to work to go down there, 2.5 hour drive. All right, and I'm down there. It's not a paid show, by the way. I'm just down there to work. I'm just going there to meet new comics, try to get on something else. You know what I mean? So you never know what you're gonna get when you even go to these experiences. Right. But I do the set. I'm late. First of all, the list wasn't as the list was. If you knew the guy, he would bump you up. So I got bumped down. Ended up going second to third to last. Everybody laughed out and shit. But people laughed when I went on stage. They had a good time. I get off stage. It's a white lady, drunk as fuck, in the back, right? And it's so funny because it made me realize this is just this is always a character that how it happens.
The drunk white lady at
no.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, no. It can go one or two ways, bro. You know what I mean? Like a drunk white lady at a comedy show.
Guaranteed.
So it was me, Cam, and damn, I'm forgetting my homeboy name, bro. I want to say Caleb, but I don't think that was his name, bro. When he told me it was high, I'm sorry if I'm fucking your name up, brother, but you my dog. Don't be mad at me. I'm including you in the story. All right? We get off stage. All of us are comedians, all right? Because him and Cam drove from Orlando to the show. We get off stage. We about to leave, go outside to the staircase, right? Drunk white lady follow us to the staircase, all right? So it's just me, Cam, the other comedian, and then the drunk white lady. She's like, hold on, guys. And we already tensed up. All right, what the hell is about to go down, bruh? Could you imagine being a white lady just approaching y'all after a comedy show?
You think you did something wrong, you ain't do shit wrong.
Dead ass, done. But no, she was like, hey, man, listen. So this is gonna sound really weird, but I'm a talent evaluator. I put on shows. Me and this talented visionary, she puts on a show every Black History Month to showcase black comedians here in Melbourne, and she sends me out to go look at the comedy shows. People get paid, you know what I mean? But I saw y'all sets tonight. We would love to have y'all on. And she drunk as fuck, so we all is she for real, bro? We don't know, because it was a drunk, super white lady, picture the whitest lady ever, and she was recruiting 3 niggas in the staircase to come do a show for Black History Month.
You for the show?
It already sounds suspicious.
Bro, you for the show, there's gonna be furniture in the room. She's I need y'all to put this in there.
Bro, she said you get $50 for 10-minute spot. Whoever does the headline in a 30-minute spot, it's $120. And then we started listening because we niggas, Once she started saying number, we were like, all right, what goes up? But when she first walked outside after us, running after her, we were like, hey, man, I don't know. We trust this shit. She's selling niggas. But her name was Lauren. Shout out to Lauren, man. I'm going back to Melbourne February, and we're gonna get it popping. Shout out to Cam for having me come on the show. Shout out to Jimmy for letting me on. I think it was called Moon Room down in Melbourne, Florida. So y'all go check it out. It's a free show. Y'all would love it if you're ever in Melbourne, South Central Florida area, whatever. But yeah, that's the last show that I did. Dre.
Yes, sir.
You're also a comedian.
Yes, sir.
I mentioned that you were one of the best DJs of all time opening, but I can't believe I forgot to say that you were also a comic. You know what I mean? And you moved here recently from Ohio, all right?
Dayton, Ohio.
So I'm excited to have you on. This is your first time on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I talk to you every weekend, so I feel like I know, you're always assimilated. But let people who are listening familiarize themselves with you for a little minute, brother. Who are you, and how'd you get here to this comedy zone?
Got you. you. I'm first of all from Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to 937.
Hey, I've had a couple Ohio comics on the show, man.
There you go, 937. Recently just moved here to Jacksonville. One reason I got a better job opportunity, and then also I wanted to be part of a new type of comedy scene, and I'm kind of close to Atlanta, which is a place I always wanted to work in.
It's like 6 hours.
It's like 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. So for comedy, and then also, man, engaged. So my fiance.
Congratulations.
Well.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then, man, you know, man, I enjoy comedy. Been doing it for about like 5 years now. So it's been a crazy and a blessing. Like the comedy vibe here, like the comedy scene here
we go.
Is very much like open field.
Let's get into it.
It is open field.
Describe what you mean.
So many people, bro. Like one, if you are a comic coming into to the comedy scene in Florida, bro, like they are very nice people. I can say that y'all very open
that's your
people.
perspective. Interesting.
As they pretty nice people, man. And then also they are very much people. If you ask for a shot, they gonna give you a shot. like if you really ask for a shot, it's like,
you know, I thought you meant alcohol shot. I was like, hell yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Like they really will. Like, hey, bro, like first of all, like I think Jacksonville, Florida is like home of alcoholics, because like every show I go to, somebody offers me.
Listen, we appreciate our alcoholic comedy fan base. You know what I mean? The ones who know their limit. Yeah, the one, you know what I mean? When you go too far, you know, you're fucking the show up. But we need y'all out here. Come to the Comedy Zone, buy drinks, buy food, have a good time with us. You know what I mean?
Responsible drinkers.
But nah, man.
But and then you moved here recently. How'd you coming into this place, how'd you end up like being the DJ here and then smoking that other nigga out his booth your first day? That nigga, we haven't heard him since.
Yeah,
but he's gone.
He actually died. No,
oh my god!
I was just joking about.
So you killed our DJ. You moved from Ohio and killed the Comedy Zone DJ.
He's pretty much
that
dead.
Is how you are here.
It'd be crazy if he was dead.
I wish.
You have a problem.
I wish it was like a big giant story.
Yeah.
Like one of those stories you can be like, oh shit, this is how I got it. Like, no, I just called here. That's all I did.
Yeah.
I made a phone call and then I got in touch with the general manager, which is
shout out Lisa, man. I don't know if I'm gonna keep all that in the beginning of the podcast. Lisa and Leah were the GM and the club manager. We're here trying to watch us start the show.
First of all, you did what you did to make them leave is what every black person does.
What?
When you see like white people like looking at you, you feel suspicious. You just pull a camera phone out. He was like, "We're recording." They're like, "We're leaving. We're leaving."
Yeah. Like, as soon as I turned the camera on,
you're on camera.
Yeah,
you're on camera.
God.
So, but I called here, man, and then they also I talked to the general manager. They was like, "Yo," because I already worked at the Dayton Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio, and they was like, "Yo, we need somebody like you to come run the sound." And I said, "Also, I'm a comic." It was like, perfect.
Yeah,
we can run you to the scene, and then also you can run music.
I love seeing you here, bro. Like literally, as soon as you pull up from day one, bro, I looked at Dre. I was like, bro, thank God that you're like another young, black, funny, energetic dude in the city, bro. Yeah, it really changed the. I don't know. You said that people were nice coming in. You know, that's interesting. I think you definitely got some nice people, but people had to warm up. You know what I mean? Like, like people had to be honest with themselves, reality check themselves. Yeah. Myself included. You know what I mean? I definitely wasn't as always nice or receptive to people as I should have been and shit like that. But you know, you learn. You know, things happen. But I mean, it's a nice place. I think this is the perfect place for me to grow to be who I want to be. You know, one of the greatest comedians of all time. You know, I think I'm on a nice little start, nice little trajectory. Yeah, you know, it's kind of hidden, not a huge comedy city. You know what I mean? It's not like you know, but. Still, it's about getting out here and doing your thing. So
this is definitely a place.
I just talked about where I was. Your last show, you just did Voussoir, the open mic. I talked about that like for several times on this damn podcast. How was that for you? That's the open mic out at Atlantic Beach for y'all who don't know.
Yo, going to Voussoir is the most weirdest experience, man. Like it looks.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna get. Also, it looks like a garage where people have just stored shit that don't go together. Yeah, like everything just don't go together. Like you got like outside furniture on the inside.
Bro, the stage is built with it's like a Pegasus girl riding like a Thor lady riding a Pegasus, and it's like, was this built for like a Marvel convention or bro? There's a dance floor that lights up, nigga. The middle is a dance floor that lights up that they gotta turn off for.
Yo, you remember that scene from White Chicks when Terry Crews got high and he was like dancing.
Terry Crews.
He was like dancing like, bruh. That's the dance floor. He did his dancing segment.
Bro, listen, it's crazy. It's crazy because, like, shout out to Lewis. That's the only black owned though.
Yeah.
It's black owned, so you gotta fuck with it. Like, it's the person who runs the open mic. I mean, the shit is a white guy, but the person who owns the building, Lewis and his father and all that, they black people. They've been in Jacksonville forever. So Tuesday night over there, go support them. Shout out, I think 8:30 or whatever. You know what I mean? Things get busted out. But yeah, man, that's all I've been working on for comedy. I'm bought my LA. I'm going to LA.
Come on, LA.
And I think the third weekend of February. I was going to try to do the first weekend, like just, you know, go first weekend Black History Month, go out, do some new shit. But I ended up getting booked for the first. We have the first here is the River City Showcase. Yeah. So that's going to be our first River City Comedy Showcase back. You guys should bring your asses. All right. We in here right now, you know, looking at the seats. You know what I mean? I need to see all these filled by the time that we get here on February 1st. You know what I mean? But
y'all aren't doing one for January?
Huh?
Y'all aren't doing one for January?
Nah, we're trying to renovate some plans, you know what I mean? Trying to switch some things up, figure out how we can present it better to the people, you know what I mean?
True.
And also, niggas is cheap in January. So
fair. I mean, everyone just blew the bag in December.
Yeah, that ass. Niggas ain't spending money out here in January. But yeah, man, so y'all definitely come out support that. I think this weekend, Catherine Blandford is going to be here at the Comedy Zone, January 6th through the 8th. So I think this weekend, y'all come check that out. I guess that's like today. This episode, what's the date? What's the date?
Today's
the 5th,
4th. All right, well, tomorrow, this episode drops Thursday, nigga. Thursday, bring your ass. Go to comedyzone.com, grab your tickets. And I'm definitely about to do, I'm going to set something up again where if you type in, TWB, you get like 25% off, like the discount code. You know, we're going to set that up again this year. So shout out to my partners here. They've been very supportive of me, very helpful in us bringing this podcast forward. I'm excited for the new phase of us doing the show here.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Boom. What else we got, Logan? How are you today, man? What you got going on in Logan world, bro?
Nothing, bro. You know, you ask me this question every time, and like it makes me feel like a really boring ass dude. Because
but that's important. Like I think I ask you this because on a podcast, like the people who people are listening to, like,
want to know about
we're the personalities. You've been on so many episodes now to where it's like you might not think of it, but like your personality and your day is what people are also listening for.
I guess that's true.
Like he always says, "Oh, I mean, it's the right of Bobby Brown Jr." Blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah,
we want to know about you.
But
Logan.
You. Like, it's important, you know what I mean? So, like, that's why I ask you, like, you know, how you have, like, what you got going on,
Well, to those people out there, I hope you guys find comfort in knowing that the same shit be happening to me every day, and that I'm always just very, like,
you know, making a hit in the stew every day.
I'm constant, like, I'm very, like, I'm constant. You know what I'm saying? Static. You know, static and dynamic characters. I'm a static character, man. I'm a rock. You know what I'm saying?
You light skin, the Rock's light skin. You look kind of Samoan.
I don't look.
You do look.
Growing up, people used to think I was like a Samoan baby, like Hawaiian baby, because I was really fat.
Nah,
really
you could be a little rock. Baby. You could be a pebble. You could be a little. You know,
I'm not. I don't think I'm rocky.
You could be the pebble, nigga. You could definitely be.
Logan, there's a white woman out there that's gonna be watching this. Like that guy is so like it's like the Rock.
Yeah,
it's the Rock.
I did used to have long hair like last year, and I got compared to Maui from Moana.
Oh wow,
who was played by the Rock.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but like I mean, I'll take it. I kind of was bigger too. I lost a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying?
Was it natural, or you went and got the BBL surgery?
I got the BBL surgery. No, it was all natural.
All right. Just making sure.
BBL, a BBL though.
What?
God bless the guy who invented BBLs.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm sure he does them right, but the other people out here that be doing them, they do them terribly.
You sent one of your shorties to get one, and it wasn't right,
bro. If I had shorty get BBL money,
what?
There'd be a couple shorties with BBL.
That's all I'm saying. You know, it's crazy. Everybody gonna spend it on is Asians. Nigga, Asians with BBLs is crazy. I've never seen an Asian girl with a BBL, but that would be fucking insane, bro. No, I'm not. No, I know you got him on your phone. I know you got him. You see, that's why he wasn't even phased, bro. I already know the women he gonna spend his BBL on.
Nah, you don't. I'm gonna get. Never mind.
Either way,
Asian women.
I've been incriminated on this podcast for no reason before, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
That's what I'm only here to start narratives and content.
Logan loves Asian
narratives and drive content.
I love all women. Okay?
No, he loves Asian women.
Oh man, listen. Guys, all right, I saw this. Let me see. Do I really want to turn us off right now? All right,
yes. Always.
All right. Audience, this is a new year, so I'm going to tell. This is a story from last year, all right? Let's go.
There haven't been that many stories to tell for this year.
What?
So there haven't been that many stories.
No. Right. So we all on the other episode we gave our New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. Do you have one, Dre?
Oh shit! I think, man. I think I do.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to give it now? All right. So, well, my New Year's resolution was to say cracker as much as I say nigga. So I'm doing great right now. By the way, I'm killing it. I'm fucking.
I'm killing these crackers. I'm killing these crackers. That's what he said.
I walked into work the other day. I served tables, bro. I was like, oh, my crackers. How y'all doing today?
I'm out here killing these crackers.
Oh man.
Oh my God. I'm killing it.
Episode would never air. I'm killing these crackers.
Yo,
that's the title of this episode.
Yo, that's the title, bro.
That's what I'm doing out here.
I'm killing it. I'm doing awesome. I'm way above projected total.
I wanted to say 10 a day. I'm at 50 a day.
My God, bro.
These quarter one numbers, man.
Oh, shit, bro. I'm actually crying right now, bro.
Killing these crackers.
All right. Oh, man. But what I was about to get to is I got a New Year's resolution I want to give. You know, can you do that? Something new. All right.
Okay.
This is a story from last year, by the way. You know, all right. I think, I'm in the mall shopping. I do that a lot more lately. I'm trying to get fly. I've been trying to step my game up, as you all know. It ain't that many more. It's not that much like fly shit in the mall no more, bro.
No shot.
Like, I was in there, and I'd just be like, oh, I don't do it for me like that, Am I just getting bougier? Like I used to walk into vans.
Go to the mall.
I used to walk into the vans on a Hot Topic and shit like that back in the day. Foot Locker and shit.
You too good for those places,
bro? I dead ass walked by it and looked disgusted today. Yuck. Like I walked by and I saw the clearance $6 sale. I was like, ugh, and I dead ass kept fucking walking, bro. I kept walking. But no, my New Year's resolution I want to give is to the company Spencer's. Okay. All right, do y'all know the store in the mall?
Yes.
Y'all have been there before? All right.
I've not been there.
No, you haven't been there before? Okay, well, listen. The company Spencer's, you've been in the mall before, right? Okay, if you don't know, let me look it up so I can maybe give y'all a little history. I don't know. I don't care about the history of it. My New Year's resolution for them, I think Spencer's, all right, it's a little nasty store. All right, it's secretly, it's nice nasty. They fool you with the shit up the front. They got like wholesome mugs and t-shirts in the front, and then you go on the back, and that's where it's at.
That's where
that's where the stuff at.
It's like
that's Spencer's.
Yeah, I don't know who in front. It's like a little cover up.
It is. It's like LED lights and like anal beads. Like put this up your ass.
Nigga, that's SJ. Nigga, that's Spence Jr. Nigga, that's something. Nigga.
That's what it is.
Little Spence. I don't know. But either way, my New Year's resolution for Spencer, I think high schoolers should not be allowed in Spencer's. All right? That's my New Year's resolution, bro. All right?
You're making New Year's resolutions for other people?
I'm making them do it. Look, hear me out, all right? Last year, all right, you said that's hard? That's hard.
I'm trying to give other people New Year's resolutions. Come on. You know what you need to do, nigga?
Not go to Spencer's.
No, nigga, nah. You know what you need to do, nigga? Spencer's, y'all need to stop letting high schoolers in there, bro. I'm in Spencer's trying to shop. Obviously, I'm not in the kiddie section, right? This is when I was still living on my own. I'm in the back. I'm in the back trying to get it on, right? So I'm looking at the toys for men to go on. You know what I mean? Little pocket things and shit, right?
Look at that pocket pussies. Hey, yeah, look at that pocket pussies.
Hey, listen. In Spencer's.
Oh my God, I'm too bougie for Hot Topic. I'm too bougie for my hand, nah.
But pocket pussies.
Do y'all want my story? Do y'all want my story? All right.
Leveled up the pocket.
Do y'all want my story?
Hot Topic. I'm bougie as shit and went straight to the pocket pussies. This is my avenue. This is where I want to be.
Hey. I'm crying so hard right now, bro. I hope y'all can see my tears in 4K. Broke ass niggas, let's go. We 4K now, bitch. All right. Let me get to my. All right, listen, man. I'm in the damn Spencer's, bro. They think they fucking slick, bro. They got the goddamn. All right. They got the corsets. I love when girls wear corsets and shit. Like I like little tight shirts and shit. I think that's so cute. But I think that should be reserved for women who are like 20 and then above, bro. They got like three high school girls, right? Like the corset is right next to the pocket pussies. Like literally right next to it. It's three high school girls trying on every corset while I'm trying, I can't just go grab one while they standing there and evaluate what the fuck I'm trying to pick out.
Excuse me, Lisa. Let me grab
it
this.
It took me 45 minutes, bro. I'm trying to walk by to make sure they gone. Nigga, it's not. Oh my!
You made yourself sound like a creep, bro. Hey man,
I'm trying to preface it with some non-freak shit. He's like, young women, I need you to step away, bro, because I'm about to do some shit.
But yo,
let me get this dark.
I'm here for the content this year.
Real quick.
I'm here for the content this year. We getting out of here, fellas. But why? Why would they put that right next to the fucking high school corset? Who marketed this? I need to be in the meeting. Who? Spencer, nigga, listen.
This nigga didn't want to be a creep, but sounded more like a creep.
You cannot go grab, bruh. All right, y'all laughing too hard, man. I'm trying to have a
if
man.
These young girls would just move out the way, so I can grab this pocket pussy. That's all I want. She got a Hello Kitty book bag on.
Hey, bro. Be doing your damn homework.
Get
the fuck out of Spencer's.
Wednesday at 12 p.m. Bitch, it ain't early release. I know this. Give me fuck y'all here for.
Oh my God.
Listen, when I tell you, I've never had this many tears in my eyes since that bitch broke my heart in middle school.
God.
Since that bitch broke my heart in middle school, I ain't cried this much, bro. Y'all boys was funny, bro. Y'all boys was funny, man.
I'm still rolling. I was in there for myself, and you touched on yourself. You started this year off right. I said
it was last year. It's a story from last year.
Last year?
It's a story from last year.
Oh
okay?
my God, bro.
The story is about, I'm a new year, new me, okay? I walk past the Spencers now, too. I'm bougie again. All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was funny. Yo, y'all boys are funny as hell, man.
If these young heifers will move, so I can grab this pocket
shit.
pussy.
All right. What else we got, fellas? All right, we
No, bro. I don't care about my New Year's resolution. I don't care.
That's where we started. I'm glad you brought.
Oh my God, bro.
Dre,
oh my God.
Do you want to give us your
No, I don't want to top that. It's just wrong.
All right, fellas. All right, we gotta move. We gotta go on with the broadcast.
How do you recover from that? How do you?
I walk past the Jergen store like, lotion. I don't need this. I need to go to Spencer's.
Let me grab one.
Let me grab one of these.
Let me grab one of these pocket pussies.
Oh my God,
You grab one of these molds. One of the porn star molded. That nigga's so.
Now I got more questions for you. What type of pocket pussies do you like?
Listen. We don't got to get into that. I'm just saying. For 2023, Spencer's, y'all need better marketing, all right? I think this should be right in the conversation with that whole Balenciaga shit, doing that sexy teddy bear shit they did. All right?
Security.
You need a nigga with a velvet rope. Oh, no, my brother.
Yeah, bouncer.
No, brother. This only the pocket pussy section. No, my sisters.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Yo.
This nigga got PTSD from his Melbourne show. He did his Melbourne show. And he didn't record it, so he's bugging. He keeps getting up to in the lens.
Listen, I hit record, but the SD card I had only recorded. It wasn't strong enough for 4K, so the SD card I had only recorded 1 minute and 13 seconds of the whole set. So I'm getting up to make sure we still got video. Go check us out on YouTube, man. Listen, if y'all want to experience this podcast the best way you can, YouTube, Patreon, go support us. Go fuck with us, man. Jesus. All right.
Yo, come on. Give me something else.
Fellas. Logan. All right. I want to bring this up. I missed it on the last New Year episode, but I want to show some love, take some time to show some love and light to my brother. I'm proud of you, Logan, man. My nigga Logan, let me get a round of applause. Logan has been taking his music and his release style to a whole nother level by like doing streams. He's been on live streaming on Twitch, and I think that's a very dope. Like, you know, he goes on, he plays his music, and I joined the first one that you put up there. I don't want to step on the roller. I'm gonna let you explain what you got cooking, but I love to see you, you know, expand and from like not being, I'm not saying you weren't active in this space of content, like, you know, you were making music and all this stuff, but taking you know, like this, running your own shit is taking it to a step forward, and I know how much energy and bravery that takes. So how did, you know, do you have a name for it? Where can people find you on Twitch, and tell me how you started that?
So, I mean, I don't have a name for it, but you can find me on Twitch. It's actually, so on every other social media, my name is _LDB22, but on Twitch, it's LDB_22, because I don't know why I can't put the underscore first on Twitch. Jeff Bezos, fuck with me. But so what I do on Twitch basically is I started off, I do like a radio show. I kind of was inspired by this show, to be honest, because I didn't really like to get on microphone and just talk. But I got a little bit more comfortable doing this, and so I go on there. And I got a lot of records. If you know me, if you don't know me, one thing about me is I actually own a shit ton of vinyl records, like damn near 1,000, maybe more than that. And so what I do is I go on there, I play my records, and I do it. If you peep this man's intro, it's the same thing. So I just play a record, and then I talk. I'll cut the volume out.
Intro God, thanks for the shout out.
I just talk to it. You know, I talk to people. I have people come in, the chit chat. You know, talk to me, whatever.
I think it's beautiful, man. The first one that he did, first of all, he had like cool lighting systems. So it was like red and blue. Like you had, like, was that like your room setting or just a Twitch setting? I thought it was dope visuals, man.
I got my ceiling light is an LED light, and then I got an LED light, like a little panel that I had blown on my face.
That's fire.
My room needs to be like remodeled, so I'm in this year I think I'm gonna get all that stuff done, but I'm gonna get LED lights for the back of my desk. The back of my desk gonna have LED lights too. It did at one point, but then I moved all my stuff, so I had to take them. When you have the LED lights attached to the way my desk is set up, it was sectional. I couldn't unattach them.
Does it like play with like the music, or was it like you?
No, it was static.
Okay.
But I can change it on my phone and stuff.
That shit was fire, man.
Yeah.
It looked like a weird lighting because I'm watching the video, right? I see Logan bopping his head. I'm listening to the music. I'm looking in the back. I'm like, what the fuck? You got ghosts in your room? He got his little brother on the bed in the back in the dark, bro. Nigga, he's sitting in the back. You can't even see it, bro. You gotta look like, and I'm like, bro, this man just got ghosts fucking with the music. That shit hard.
But shout out to my little brother, man. I love that nigga to death.
I think that must have been so like I have an older brother, you know what I mean? But like my brother was never like I'm, you know, my family was like into creative and stuff like that, but you know, they fizzled out, and I'm still kind of working on it. I think that experience, like your little brother sitting behind you on a bed, watching you cook up some fucking beats, watching you put on a show, like how was that feeling, bro?
It's cool, man. I literally that night, me and my brothers, we went to get my dad a gift for Christmas, because it was right before Christmas, the 23rd. We went to get my dad a gift, and then we went to go get some food and hoop. We hooped for like an hour. I was working on his jumper and shit, because I used to, like we've said on this podcast before, I used to play basketball. So I was working on his jumper and shit, and then we got home. I did that show. And then after that, man, I made some dinner. I made some like pork chops, rice, broccoli. It was fire. That shit was fire. I did a glaze, this bourbon glaze I made for the first time. It was fire. It was cool to spend. We went on a walk. It was cool to spend that time with my little brother, man. If you have siblings or family or whatever, you need to spend as much time with them as you can. I know you got little siblings. I'm the oldest, so I only got little brothers. Yeah. And so you don't spend time with them, you know.
I'm the youngest on my mom's side. I got two sisters who I never met before, who I just found out about not too long ago. I'm excited to get to meet them moving forward. But Dre, you got siblings? You got anybody? You moved here like with your wife, like your siblings? You got family here?
No, I do not have family here. I had one older sister. She passed away.
Oh, wow.
And then I am really the baby on my mom's side.
Okay.
And then on my dad's side, I got older brother and older sister. And then after me, it's like some younger siblings who I do not know.
No, okay. Like you doing comedy and stuff like that. What's your family like? Like they like that, you know?
They like me like doing comedy. My mom is still in that phase like, oh, this is like a hobby. Like this is you waiting for something else like to start cooking off until like one day I performed like with Sinbad. She was like, "Oh, you making it now?" I was like, "Oh, wow."
Yo, why is it that black people? Bro, my grandma wanted me to be Sinbad so bad, bro. She can't watch my clips or whatever because I cuss and stuff like that. Yeah. Like when I was early on starting out, she's like, "Yeah, like I used to love Sinbad. You could be just like Sinbad." But I'm like, I don't know. The only Sinbad I've ever seen is from the American Dad or Family Guy ripoff they used to do of him. I don't remember which one it was. But that's beautiful, man. You did the River City Comedy Showcase, man. You gotta your wife being here and seeing you do that show and doing other shows like you've opened up for people here too. Like now. An interesting thing, like when you have someone, especially in my position, like when you have someone who's a comedian who comes into this place, like I hang out here all the time. It was just me, the comedian, hanging around, talking, chilling around. When you get somebody else here and they're also getting spots and they also, doing anything, hustling just like me, there's some people who either, could be like, oh, what the fuck, this nigga taking my spot on stage, blah, blah, blah. Or, it's like, oh no, hell yeah, like this is what it's about. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I got to know you and I'm like, oh no, he's doing his thing and he's funny. I fucking love like this guy, like we both get our chances here. Yeah, we get to work out and cook. I think that is what I love having because like I don't know, my family, my friends come here and they be like, damn, that new dude came through. I'm like, yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Fun with him, man. Tell my daughter. But it's fun, man. Are you gonna be back for this River City in February?
Most definitely, man. I definitely have to hit up the host to see if I'm on it or not, or I'm gonna be part of it. But it's very much, man, a blessing just to get a chance to come into a whole new city, man, and to get on stage and make people laugh and have like somebody like Bobby, man, like he said, like it could be like some hate motherfuckers be out here. Yeah,
like I reserve my hate for. I reserve my hate. I'm still hating. Oh yeah, but I reserve it. But I'm a good hate delegator.
But you feel me? Yeah. But to have somebody be like, yo, man, like. He really out here just hustling, man. That's all I do, man. Listen, I realize I ain't from this city, so listen, I respect anybody, man. I don't like to step on nobody's toes and shit like that.
I mean, doing this shit just get lonely as fuck, bro. Yeah. And what I realized, where I was like, it's lonely when you in a competition mindset. Yeah. Because you like, nah, I'm gonna do that. Like, I can't fuck with nobody. I can't let nobody. I gotta be the one. Blah blah blah. But like, nah, man. I have so much more fun doing this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it was hard doing all that other shit. Exciting news. Okay, guys. I told y'all I'm taking a big step into this whole content thing. So me, Logan, and our gang, our friend, shout out to Alex. She was supposed to be here to do the show. Yeah. But we all got tickets to go to this damn Jags game on this weekend. Jaguars playing the Tennessee Titans. All right, if you're not in Florida, I get it. You probably won't care about this section. But if you care about me, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I think it's going to be a cool new style of content that I can try. I'm going to try to go out there and do some public interview style, ask people some funny ass questions, really get into the community. And I'm a football fan. I'm a Jags fan. I feel like the way that I'm learning about content, it's like, no, like whatever you like, just be a part of that community. Yeah. You know what I mean? Be a part of that. Like, that's the easiest way to come up with it, find ways to get in there. And I was always scared to do that type of content. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I do stand up, I do this podcast, but I was always terrified to go out and do fucking man on the street type car. You be seeing the video, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It turns.
But I don't know, man. I feel like this year I just gotta like swallow my pride and do that shit because that's what the internet wants. You know what I mean? That's what people are gravitating towards, and like who knows what could come out of it? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be out there. That's my whole goal of it. We bought tickets hella early because they said, like, my homeboy tried to get it recently. We bought tickets after we beat the Cowboys. Sorry ass Cowboys. And whoa, you're a Cowgirl fan? Wow. Please say no.
I am a Cowboys fan. I am a Cowboys fan.
Well, we just curb stomped y'all a couple weeks ago.
Listen.
I dropped that clip. The clip that I put.
God answer prayers sometimes.
Yeah, ours.
Yeah. Listen, whatever church Jaguars going to.
That joke that I just put up. Shout out to y'all if you follow me on Instagram or anything. I actually put up my Jaguars joke. I tell a joke about how I went to a Jags Texans game. And Logan was actually at the game with me, but it was received very well. People laughed, had a good time. My most recent clip, I'm earned like $20 off that bit. Like, I'm finally starting to figure out ways to make a little pocket change off there. I'm out of here this year if I get it figured out, you know what I mean, all the way. But I did that joke here at the show. Like, all the people in the crowd were Cowboys fans. Everybody in the crowd, the joke that I did, it was a whole fucking Cowboy crowd. They were literally here that weekend for the game. So they laughed, they had a good time, and shit, like that might have earned my respect for Cowboys fans, but you know, for content.
Yeah, it's okay.
I only fuck with y'all niggas on camera.
Yeah, no, it's up with y'all niggas on camera. I fuck with y'all when it's on. I'm saying it's smoke. Fuck a Cowboy, nigga. Till next year, Trevor Lawrence gang. Till I like Trevor Lawrence, my jersey don't really spell it right. But still, I'm gonna be out there. All right, y'all come see me if you're listening to this podcast and you're in Jacksonville. You're gonna be at the game. Please. I'm gonna be walking around that bit. You see a fly looking black brother. You somebody with a camera following. Come holler at me. Come pop in the video, man. We trying to get this thing out here and get into the community with, make y'all laugh, make y'all have a good time. Put y'all on some new content styles and shit that people ain't seen before. So, let me see what else I got, and then I don't know. Anybody else got anything on their minds? What y'all think about, fellas? Hit me with it.
Shit, man. I'm gonna be
nothing.
Honest. What I'm thinking about.
What, Dre? Let me hear it.
What I'm thinking about right now.
Oh, the perfect. I got my next topic. That's what I'm gonna.
What I'm thinking about I'm gonna turn towards comedy right now.
All right, do it. Oh, good. Because I'm gonna go with it with a comedy movie where I'm going after that. Go ahead.
Turn towards comedy. I don't know if people know in March on Netflix, the legend himself, Mr. Chris Rock. Will be doing like the first,
I've been seeing that. He's doing like a live stream.
The live stream, the first
so he's doing like a live stream, I think a stand-up. I don't know if it's a stand-up special. Yeah. How is it going to work? Like, are they live streaming an actual re-recorded special, or like?
I think it's going to be live.
Okay. Live. I think that's a new way to innovate the.
I was wondering if you were ever going to do that.
Like, talking to the mic.
I was wondering if you were ever going to do that, something like that.
Like, but no, like, so I think what's cool about what Dre is saying, and this is the perfect place to go for where I'm going next. Great segue, Dre. What's cool about what he's saying is usually, you record a comedy special and then you edit it in post. Like you do everything wrong. What Dre is saying right now that Chris Rock is doing in February is it's a live show. He's just doing the set. I think that hasn't been done before. I'm interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm surprised you never thought of that.
Live stream a show? I'm not good enough. I'm not that good at stand up. Right? I can make people laugh. To live stream a stand up show, bro. Like your shit this shit. Like I know this is gonna smack.
You got to put that work in.
If he's not post editing this to be like, no, we got to get that right. He knows it's about to be some fire to crack your muffin. I'm not on that level yet. But someday that could happen.
He's Chris Rock.
He's Chris Rock.
Just Chris Rock.
He's Chris
Rock. Not just Chris Rock. I'm saying he's Chris Rock. That's why he can do that.
He can do that. And then also, man, like, a lot of people, we know what happened at the Oscars. So it's that is something people want to hear.
Yeah. If you have people that want to hear you. You don't have to stream it anywhere crazy. You stream it on Twitch just like I did. It's the same idea. And if people want to watch it, they watch it.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up into my brain. I've honestly never thought about live streaming a stand-up show.
Literally on that camera, bro. Just connect that bitch to your computer and then stream it.
All right, well, we're going to be out of here soon, man. That's the next phase.
Then you can record. The thing is, you can also record the VOD. So you would also stream it, and then you could record the VODs and edit the VOD. So you would do two.
What is a VOD?
It's like a recording of your stream.
Video?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an acronym. I don't know what it stands for. Video on demand.
I've never heard it say VOD.
But that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. What was the last Chris Rock special? Tangerine on Netflix.
Yeah, Tangerine.
I like that. I thought it was cool. Nice, like a little re-return. I think that was right after he got divorced. I think this slap is definitely going to be something big that people are looking forward to. You hit it right in there. I didn't even realize that this was was that a year ago? Was that like a year ago?
Yeah, like 8 months ago.
Time moves so fucking fast, bro. That I'd be feeling like it already happened. You know what I mean?
Like time slapped us and we forgot about
it. I see what you did. You're good at this. I'm good. You're gonna be a good potter, Trey. And keeping it going with the same theme, I watched the movie Life. All right, the comedy movie with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence for the first time. Have you seen that before, bro?
One of the greatest movie in the world.
I'm not. You ever seen it? Yes, no.
I don't think so,
bro. Literally the best comedy movie I've ever seen. It's number one. It came out in like 1999, something like that. It was Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. If you pull up like a summary on your phone, I'm gonna talk from my brain, but in case we fuck it up.
Recently,
there were so many clips in that show. I'm watching the movie and I'm like, damn, I've seen this all the time going viral on Twitter. Or I've seen this over and over again. This is where that came from. Martin Lawrence, where you know that clip where it's like, hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man. That came from that movie.
Yes, I've literally seen nothing but I've seen clips clips on this movie.
So Eddie Murphy, man, Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac, got like so many people, bro. Like that's where Jangaland came from. I was listening to Point Him Out. What's that song name? Looking Boy. Hey, we Looking Boy. You still Looking Boy. Let me white soccer. You told us. You know what? That's my sleeper for today. By the way, I'm playing Looking Boy as my sleeper. Y'all get one ready too, because everyone gets one before we out of here. But I think, all right, Logan, go watch that movie, bro. I think I'll watch it again with you if you want to.
It's like we can watch it on.
A legal streaming site. I'll give it to you. Last time I said my legal streaming site on the podcast, they shut that bit down. I think the people in the government listen to the writer's block, because we out of here, guys. We in 4K. They watching us now. They watching. Everybody pointed at the same time. We're a good group, man. We're getting this all together. That wasn't planned at all.
It was not. No.
But yeah, man, it was a great movie, bro. I think that was the best comedy movie I've ever seen. I was inspired by it. I'm about to go back and read the script. I think they executed everything perfectly, man. The shots. The story was about like is a guy, Martin, and a pickpocket thief who Eddie Murphy plays.
Yes.
And they pickpocket this person, right? And it's like set in like the 40s, the 20s or some shit. And they end up going to jail. Fast forward a little bit. They end up going to jail, right? Because there's a guy, the guy who beats them or whatever, takes all their money. He has beef with the white governor or like the white sheriff in the town, Logan. Mm-hmm. So the white sheriff and the OG gangster, they end up beefing or whatever. Mm-hmm. The sheriff kills the OG gangster, right? Yep. Who took Eddie Murphy's character's like money. So that's the person Eddie Murphy and them lost to. So basically, the murder of that guy got framed on Eddie and Martin in the movie. Yes. They went to jail for the white guy's crime, and then they ended up doing life in that jail, and that's where the name came from. But over the years, man, so many characters and all this stuff. I think this was literally the best movie I've ever seen. I'm gonna let you go ahead, Dre, because I just want to explain it for people who haven't seen it. Go watch that shit, man. That's one of the best movies of all time, and I'm happy I got to see it for the first time. I was live tweeting it. People were like, "You ain't seen that movie? Shut your old ass up." All right. The movie came out literally 7 months after I was born.
It's a great movie.
April 1999. Yeah. So, but Dre,
that movie. First of all, it's like 2 points to that. First, the best way to do a comedy duo type of movie. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence complimented each other.
Yeah.
Bro. Every joke that Eddie may have said, Martin had a follow-up. Martin say something, Eddie had a follow-up.
That shit was funny.
That's how you do it. And then also, to get deep real quick, Eddie Murphy, that whole movie about how two guys went to jail for wrong injustice. Like, they didn't do anything.
And it was like, it was some real shit.
That's still going on.
It was like real, it was real shit.
So even though it was a funny movie, he wrote that out of inspiration. Like, bruh, a lot of people back then was getting framed for murders, and you can still relate that to what's going on. And then
I don't know if I'm giving away. I guess I won't give away the ending, because people are going to go watch it. I'm going to talk about what happened and Eddie Murphy getting to get back. But listen, go watch the movie. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Bernie Mac in that bit, man. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
R.I.P. for sure,
bro. Just star-studded movies, man, and that is what I want to be a part of for our culture, bro. Like generations from now, bro. I'm in the writer's room right now. I'm on the entry level. I'm on the ground floor of this shit, but I'm a sponge in these fucking Zoom calls, bro. Like, I'm dead ass, like, writing notes down, typing everything. Just text me, you fine? Yes, I'm fine. I'm podding. So it's Wednesday.
Have you seen Harlem Nights?
I have not yet. No, I was never a big movie guy, bro. Like that.
I'm not a big movie guy.
Like now, after watching that movie, I'm like, damn, what else am I missing?
Harlem Nights. If I'm a big comedian history buff. Like, I love comedy. Before I did stand up, I was obsessed with stand up comedians.
So I watched stand up, but I wasn't like super duper into it before.
Obsessed with it. Like, if you watch Harlem Nights, which is another classic movie by Eddie Murphy, which is actually directed by Eddie Murphy. That you have like the three legends in that movie. You had like the original OG of like, which was Red Fox, who kind of was starting to open up the floodgates of raw material, cutthroat, and then you had the man himself, that which we all call the greatest of all time, which is Richard Pryor, who changed the game and history of comedy, of actually taking comedy to a point to where I'm gonna talk about a white person and I'm gonna talk about how corrupt this America is. I'm gonna corrupt how black people get beat. And then you had the next generation, which was Eddie Murphy, being the rock star and becoming this
insane
mega
shit we've never seen before.
This mega star where not only he's so raw. Shout out to Eddie
I see what you did there. I see what you
did there. He was raw. Like,
he was also delirious.
He was also delirious. But also, man, like he changed the history of comedy and birthed like to these big mega comedians like Kevin Hart.
I got a book I want to show you. I just bought it. It's Black Comedians on Black Comedy. It talks about the history, man. And I've been reading it. I was procrastinating reading it, and then I crack it up at the latest moment of the day. I'd be like, all right, I'll read it at like 1 in the morning, and then I don't want to put the bit down, and I'd be nodding off and shit. But man, I'm just here. You know, I'm about to dive into that bit more this year, especially doing everything. That's everything I had on my list. Did I forget anything, fellas? Did I forget? Y'all got anything on the list that I left out?
Not
all right. Listen, man, this has been an amazing podcast. All right, I haven't laughed this hard, and this is amazing. This is one of the best starts. This is the best start to the year. This is the best start to the year.
Funny.
Y'all niggas are funny.
First of all,
what, Dre?
First of all, let's just recap the highlights.
What, Dre?
First of all, we realized that Bobby this year is killing Crackas. Like Bobby is killing. He is killing Crackas, and Bobby believes since his last year, that pocket pussies is his shit.
That's the new shit. In and out. What is in and out for 2023? In pocket pussies, out Crackas.
Yeah, real pussy. That's gay. Real pussy. Real pussy.
I don't want real pussy. I want that pocket pussy.
Hey, y'all are idiots, bro.
Yo, that's a great commercial. Are you a horny man on the go? Grab you a pocket pussy.
Oh man. Hey, I appreciate y'all joining me on this podcast, man.
Yes,
like I said, Catherine Blanford here at Comedy Zone this weekend. I'm very, very, very fucking excited. One of my favorite comedians of all time, man. Someone who I look up to. Coming next week, Ali Sadiq, man. Woo! First comedian to ever give me a chance on this stage here at the Comedy Zone. One of the first, like literally the first comedian to the first bit. Yeah, next week, January 12th through the 14th, man. First comedian to sit down with me on this podcast when I was shooting this fucking thing on an iPad front camera, hella cracks in the shit, man. So y'all bring your ass, man. If you missed that show, you're going to you're gonna hate yourself. Like bring your girls, fellas, bring your niggas, fellas, whoever listen. We got a wide audience. Ladies, bring your man. You're like, man, I want to go to the fucking comedy show. Shut your ass up, nigga. Put your Ethica drawers on, fucking, and bring your ass.
Come through, man. If you're here in the area,
live comedy.
Come through, bro.
Support live comedy, man.
Yeah, man. That shit is so dead. People talking shit and then not supporting you, like people.
That shit old, bro.
This is the thing, and this kills me. And I love everyone that comes up to me and tells me that they support me and what I do and what we do, and as creators, as artists, whatever. But y'all fail to understand, because y'all aren't in the space that we have these things that are called analytics, okay? And so I can look at an app that tells me
he's cooking right now.
That tells me like who, not only like who watches, but like the demographics that you fit in when you watch. So when you tell me that you watch my content, I can tell you you don't. But the point is, it's not the point. I'm glad that you came up and told me that. But the point is, if you're going to tell me that, come out, man. Actually come out. Like
I think what Logan is trying to say, because I get what you're saying totally. That's how I felt when I first started learning about analytics, because I see the numbers. These niggas get so specific. I think what people like, consumers who aren't content creators, and like people, they preach you got to study your analytics. If you don't know your analytics, you don't know anything. So that's why we look so hard and we put so much value in those. But to consumers, I had to realize, bro, like they count seeing an Instagram clip one time as, oh, I saw your shit, I fuck with it, you doing your thing. You know what I mean? That is what casual consumers count as that. But I challenge everybody who's listening, man, like excuse me, I'm burping and shit. What you see on camera, I'm telling you, take that next step, like what Logan's saying, and go beyond. And really, 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 like if you see what the fuck we're doing in real life, bro, how much passion we putting into these things, like the connection, you can never like recreate the real connection in a comedy room on a fucking camera, as best as comedy specials try. That's why it's very important to have all the audio right, so you hear every fucking body. But if you just here in the room and you having a good time with us, watching us bring shit up from where we are, because obviously I get discouraged sometimes when we don't got big crowds or whatever, but it's because you don't get to control where your struggle starts or where it ends or the trajectory of it. It's not like, okay, we struggle here first, the next struggle is going to be bigger than the last struggle, the next one's going to be bigger than that. It don't really work like that all the time. But get in where you at right now, man, and love where you at and build up, because we've been scaling last year, and this year we got our fucking foot wide open and the door wide open. So that's all I got, gentlemen. I appreciate y'all listening to this podcast wherever you're from. You know what I mean? Y'all have a good ass day. Happy New Year. All right. Happy beautiful. Wishing good luck to all y'all out there. Nigga, I don't even fucking know. This is my sleeper. All right. Looking boy. We out of here.
Hey, look.
Hey.
Black ENT shouter. You did.
You did.
Right now, I'm about to introduce y'all to some of the coolest cats I ever met.
Hostile, all right. All right, we going, man. We love y'all. Peace.
We need to have a roasting session.